Hello and welcome to Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you for joining us. Every year, hundreds of thousands of students across the country participate in robotics championships and competitions. This year, a local student is now going to be in the national championship for this competition. His name's Havish Sripada, and I had a chance to talk to him just about what it means to get there and how important robotics programs are for children and students all across the region. All right, Havish, thanks for being here on Fox 12 Now. I appreciate your time. Congratulations on the success and the upcoming competition. But I think for people who may not know, much about this, could you give everybody just a little bit of information about yourself and how you got into robotics competitions to begin with?
Yeah, this is my third year on the team, and one of my friends actually recommended this team to me. So I came to a couple of meetings, went to a competition, and then I just saw how cool the robots were and decided robotics was for me.
And what was it about it that made it for you?
It's just that the robots were so cool, so fast, and it just felt really high tech. I wanted to be a part of the innovation. There were so many complexities in the robot, mechanically, software wise, and I just wanted to learn how I could be a part of that.
Nice. Well, when you get into the competition side of things, what goes into a robotics competition? Describe it for somebody who's never been to one before.
Yeah, so there's so much commitment. All the teams are so hyped, and essentially, it's all about the robots, but it's also so much more because there's we have a phrase called cooperation, and essentially all the teams are working together to create something higher, some level of innovation that we're all trying to achieve together.
All working together to get there. And what's that like, having that camaraderie, with your teammates?
Well, FIRST is really about not just individuals, but a group of people trying to work together to reach new heights. And really, the best way to learn is when you're sharing ideas, collaborating, and trying things together. That's where you can achieve the most.
And do you find that works outside of robotics competitions as well?
Yeah, even at school, for example, if you're trying to learn something, the best way to learn is by talking through things with your friends and discussing ideas. That's the best way to ensure that you're able to discover new ideas best.
Tell us about the robots themselves. And this competition. So I guess tell us about your robot.
Yeah, so every season our team gets a new robot, a new challenge. And this year the challenge was to pick up balls like these and shoot them into a goal. And essentially, our robot needs to be able to intake these balls quickly, and it needs consistency in shooting them, so the balls are always able to go to the same spot.
What's the biggest challenge that you faced in getting it to do that?
So our robots need to work both in driver-controlled, but also they need to work autonomously. There's two modes, and the autonomous mode is much harder because the robot needs to make its own decisions, and I think this was really the hardest part.
But it's clearly been successful because you're going here to this to the championships. So tell us about what's coming up and what it's going to be like for you going into this competition.
Yeah, so the competition starts next Wednesday. I'll be flying out next Tuesday, and I'll probably be coming back around Sunday. It's going to be a lot of late nights, and it's really nerve-wracking and stressful, but it's also very exciting at the same time because I get to meet so many of the people I've been working with online, through the season. And additionally, it's really a lot about the competition. I know my team will not stop fighting until we take home the gold.
And how would it feel to bring that back to Oregon?
I think that'd be great. The last time Oregon won the World Championships was not this decade, but last decade. And it's going to feel amazing to be the first ones to do it in the 2020s.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All right. Well, any words of advice that you have for people out there, for maybe, kids out there who are just starting out and want to get to your level?
Yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you have new ideas, I'd just say try them and experiment. And the best way to learn is by trial and error, because whenever you have an idea and you're able to try it, if it doesn't work, now you know why it doesn't work, and you're able to strengthen your ideas by coming up with more robust solutions.
So make some mistakes or try things, and if it doesn't work, yeah, just learn from it. That seems about it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Well, Havish, thank you very much for having time for us. Congratulations on the success, and hoping to see you bring home, bring this back to Oregon.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Awesome. I don't know what just happened with that. Oh, and he's gone. Okay.